It's not every day we get to explore businesses and talk about our daily aspirations. Get ready with a brand new start for JAM as we strive to excel, soar, and make it happen. So, what's up, everyone? We are now finally back. I would like to welcome you to the second season of JAMTalks. So, since the first season was very successful, we had a lot of speakers come into the show, and of course, our viewers learned a lot. Syempre, we will try to make it better this time. But before that, I would like to introduce myself again kasi baka nakalimutan niyo na ako. I am Catrice Sechanova. And to introduce the second season, it is my honor to introduce two new hosts for Jam Talk Season 2.
Good afternoon, Jammers! I am Patricia De Vera, the External Vice President and one of the new hosts for this season.
Ayan, palakpakan naman natin si Pat! So, syempre, hindi lang si Pat. There's more!
Hello everyone, I am Camille Peralta, the Outreach Liaison Officer, and I am also one of the new hosts for Jam Talk Season 3.
So let's all welcome our new hosts for this season. I'm sure they'll do a great job. Baka nga mas magaling pa sila kaysa sa akin. So just to help our viewers again learn about Jam Talks, what do we do again here? Can you explain, Pat?
So, JAMTalks is the Junior Association of Management podcast wherein entrepreneurs, professors, and SSC alumni in the business industry will discuss various relatable topics for students. However, topics such as starting a business, tips, failures in business, and their journey to being a successful entrepreneur.
Okay, to celebrate our first episode for this season, perfect for the hot weather these days.
So tamang-tama ka dyan. Tsaka parang I am craving for ice cream these days.
They create a homemade craft ice cream in the island of sugar and smiles. Let us all welcome the owner of Priya Homemade Ice Cream, Miss Liza Jason.
Hi! Thanks for having me.
Thank you po for accepting our invitation, Miss Liza, and for being our first speaker. How are you po?
Yeah, I'm great. Actually, feeling a little bit hot. I wish I
It
could give
is.
you guys ice cream. So, our virtual ice cream for everybody.
Yes.
Okay, to begin, we would like to know what inspired you to start making homemade ice cream and how did you get started in the business?
Growing up, you guys, I wasn't much of an ice cream eater. I love donuts more. It wasn't until 2018 when I moved to Spain to become a language assistant that I became so obsessed with ice cream. Mostly because it was so accessible. Like great flavors, fun flavors were so accessible. And, you know, I'm from Bacolod City and we don't really have access to a lot of ice cream flavors or a lot of ice cream brands. Parang naging obsessed ako. Like, I wanna try all the ice cream everywhere. It was in 2020, February, before the pandemic. Sobrang dami na nagbebenta ng cookies and cakes. And I was just like, and I thought to myself, hala, how come everyone's selling cookies and no one is selling ice cream? Like from Bacolod, ha? And I told my friend, like, how come no one does it? Like, what if I do it? Pero syempre, I didn't know how to start. Parang may hype. But then yun, the pandemic happened. Hindi ako nakauwi. I was renting a room in Spain and I was just stuck there for like 3 months ata. Na there was only one like mini mart type of supermarket sa baba ng building ko and there was no ice cream. Parang I was looking up na recipes like how can you make ice cream at home? So I looked up like no churn ice cream. So I went to the mini mart sa baba. I bought whipped cream and condensed milk and like a box of Oreos. And then you need to whip the whipping cream. And I did not have the appliance. So I
Appliance.
mixed it with a whisk for like an hour. So sobrang
Manually.
gusto ko na lang kumain ng ice cream. It's like, shucks,
Manual.
let's do it. Like, if I want to sell ice cream, I have to start now. So I did it. Like, a whole day, ginawa ko yun. Yun, that was the beginning. It was not perfect, but it was a start. And then,
Dedication.
I can do better. Parang ganyan. Like, I was the only one who ate it anyway. So I can do better. So when I came back from Spain na eventually, so I bought a ice cream machine on Lazada. And then I made one na seryoso na, like with all the real ingredients. And then I would have them taste it. And then yun. And then when I went home to Bacolod, I let my friends try my ice cream. And then suddenly, like, everyone wanted to order. That was it. Or it grew from there. That's the story.
Parang
That's my
nakaka-excite
story.
mag-Bacolod. Because I'm actually from Bacolod too, like my province. So, when we went there, talagang, ewan ko, parang pag Bacolod, food heaven for some or something. Every time we go there, puro kain lang. So,
Pinasal.
ayan, we'll go there sa Fria pag nag-Bacolod again.
Yeah.
So, ayan, next question. What makes your homemade ice cream unique and stand out from other ice cream brands?
Okay. Aside from the fun flavors, I feel like the texture really stands out. Anyone who has tried my ice cream would always tell me that it's so creamy. I achieve that by buying the best ingredients. You know, parang someone like an Italian chef once told me, do not settle for like cheap ingredients. Don't compensate the quality of your ice cream because it's getting more expensive. Just keep the quality. That's what he told me. So that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. I use the best ingredients. A little bit pricey, but it keeps the ice cream creamy. And I'm a little bit strict with handling. Like, I'm very particular with that. So when someone buys my ice cream, I remind them to freeze it right away.
Kasi po
Yun.
maiba yung texture kapag ganun. Tapos kapag natikman nila ng ibang texture, parang baka maging hindi pa po maganda yung reviews nila sa
Yeah,
ice cream.
pero yun, sometimes you can't control it. But then, at least you reminded them.
Opo,
Diba?
opo.
Yun. Another thing. My ice cream is like when it's like the chunky versions. For example, you get cookie dough. It's full of cookie dough. That's why people like it, I think. Or when you buy my cookies and cream version, it's full of Oreos.
Wow.
Because that's what people are looking for if they like
Yeah.
chunky ice cream. You want it all. And that's me also. So I want something that I would eat. I'll go next
Ayun.
question.
Next question, Pat.
So for our next question, how do you come up with new ice cream flavors?
Oh, that's the fun part. You know, it's never ending. It's everywhere you go. Like, I go to a coffee shop and then, for example, white chocolate mocha drink, white chocolate mocha ice cream. It's everywhere. It's you can make millions of ice cream flavors. My favorite thing to do is I go to the supermarket, I walk around, and I look at everything there. And then stories from people also. My friends, when they talk to me about their travels and they share like what they ate.
Yeah.
And then I also have friends who give me ingredients.
Yung
Someone told me
pastime ni Miss Liza, just experimenting new flavors. Okay, go Cams.
Okay, so in line po dun sa mga flavors, how do you come up with the unique names of your ice cream? Like, for example, yung cookie domination, yummy cheese, or yung mango.
Mango.
I think I've always been a funny person.
Yeah. It looks like this.
It's so natural to me sometimes during conversations. It just comes out. It's a lot of repeating the flavor in your head. The word like cookie dough, cookie dough, cookie domination. I swear that's what happened. But sometimes naman, my brain doesn't work like that all the time. Like I black out. Like red velvet is called red velvet. Okay, I
Just,
can't force it. It's too corny
na.
if you force it. Sometimes the name comes first before I actually make the ice cream. Like hot mess. Una yung name. I
No, yung name before the ice
wala pa yung
cream.
ice cream. There's another one na hindi ko pa rin nagawa, but it's part of the mess group. I call it cheese mess.
Ang
Hindi ko pa siya
witty.
nagawa. Yun lang. That's it. It's just part of my personality, I feel. Like, it's natural. And fun. Pero I don't force it. Yun.
Minsan
Okay,
po
so,
yung mga ganung moments parang mas nakakapag-boost or motivate sa atin na gumawa ng bagong flavors. Pag may mga random lang,
Yeah.
ideas.
yeah.
Grabe.
So,
Ang brain ko. Grabe.
okay, so next question. What are some of the most popular flavors of ice cream you sell? Like your best sellers?
Bestseller talaga is cookie domination.
Gosh, I love
Out.
cookie
And
dough.
smooth mess, the chocolate is a hit for all ages. So mature people, younger people, they love that smooth mess ice cream. And one of the most popular is the hot mess, which is the spicy chocolate ice cream because it's different. I hope you're imagining the taste na lang. Just imagination. I'll go next question.
So, how do you test your new flavors po before introducing them to your customers?
I started about with a small ice cream machine. I make small batches. I put them in small cups and I give it to friends and family to taste and also our staff. And my parents have a restaurant and I give it to the waiters. And I ask for
Ah,
feedback. As in
oh my
feedback is so
God.
important because it's not always perfect. It's not perfect the first time. Or if it doesn't work talaga, I don't force it. Like, next flavor.
Next flavor.
Hindi siya masarap. Next flavor. Ganyan.
Ulit.
So, did you like have failed flavors na before na
Hindi
Yeah,
na.
let me see. Oh, I tried. Have you guys tried the ice cream of tiger sugar?
not yet?
It's milk tea ice cream with
Yeah.
sago
Boba po,
inside or
opo.
boba pearls inside. So I looked for a recipe online and then I made boba pearls and I froze them. They
Oh
didn't
my
freeze well. Yeah. Parang wala pa naman ako like super not delicious, super not tasty ice cream. Not yet.
Wow.
Yung mga
So
mix,
far.
yung mga mix-ins lang yung fail. Practice makes perfect, guys.
So, how do you market your homemade ice cream po? And what are your strategies na yun naging effective po?
We do Facebook ads.
Mhm.
We're active online also on social media. We post a lot. Almost at least every day we post something. I feel like there's a lot of reach when you do ads. And we also do events. We participate in, for example, Rockwell has different food bazaars, and we participate there. It's a way to introduce your brand to other people. I used to be I used to have like a spot in a restaurant, and I thought because people would go there to buy the ice cream. I join a different event. I join an event, and there's so many more people there who don't know about my ice cream. Parang ganyan. Like if you put yourself out there, a lot more people will learn more about you.
Yeah.
So like if there's an opportunity for an event, I always join. But it's a hit or miss also. So Facebook or online is the most effective for me.
Yeah.
But
Maybe you
events are
could
helpful.
try TikTok as well for free.
Oh my gosh. Hindi ako marunong.
No, because it's actually the most popular platform to advertise your business, as advised by our professors.
Yeah. Thanks for the
Ayan.
advice. I'll note it. TikTok. Yung influencer bigla.
Ayun. So, actually, do you have like an outlet or a store for Fria?
Okay, so everybody starts out differently. And I was lucky enough to have parents who own a restaurant. So, the beginning pa lang, I was able to put my stocks there. Like if people have orders before, when I used to make it in my small ice cream machine, I just put it in their freezer. And then my friends would come and pick it up. And then eventually I was able to afford a bigger machine, like a industrial one. And then I was able to put na my freezer. And then maybe a year later, nag-expand na ako. I am now in SM, in our SM, or one and only SM. I'm there now. So ice cream. So that's my new outlet.
Ayan, Pat.
So, how do you plan to scale and grow your business po in the future?
I think we want to have we want Fria to be accessible to all Filipinos, to everyone, like to you guys.
Yes.
So we plan to reach out to more restaurants and hotels. Now we'd like to supply ice cream for them. I mean, that's our plan.
Okay, so moving forward, so we'd like to know what are some of the biggest challenges you face in running a homemade ice cream and how do you overcome them?
So far is when I shifted to an industrial machine, because it's like 6 times bigger, like 6 times yung production ko. Nag-quadruple pa yung production. Because I used to make like 4 pints a day before. Now I make like times 10 or whatever. And I didn't know how to operate the machine. Bumili lang ako.
Oh, no.
Like I was popular na. Fria was popular na, but I couldn't supply
Mhm.
because my machine was broken. And then another problem was like because the machine was new to me, palaging nasisira yung ice cream ko. Like I didn't know what was happening. So, yun. But now na-master ko na yun.
Yes.
On my own, well, with my friends or with the help of a lot of people, but like a lot of question marks. Like, baka mga hit or miss, mga trial and error.
Yeah. I
So,
think
yun.
comes to really creating
Yeah.
like flavors, it takes a lot of trial and errors until you get to the
Super.
right one.
Yung challenge ko now is to be in transporting it to different cities. Because wala kaming dry ice dito. I don't know where to find it.
So
That's my new challenge. Help me find dry ice, guys.
in Bacolod.
Or magpadala kayo dito.
Okay, so next question is, what would you say has made your business successful so far?
I feel like we're doing well because establishments or companies are reaching out to us, to do collaborations, to do partnerships. Like recently, a telco company reached out to us to supply the ice cream for them during Easter.
Yeah.
So we were giving out, they paid for it, but we were giving out free ice cream to their clients. And then also right now we're working with luxury resorts here in Negros. We're supplying their ice cream already. And, from there, like right now, so many hotels, so many restaurants are asking about how to resell the ice cream.
What advice po would you give someone looking to start their homemade ice cream po in a business?
Get a machine. Just buy a small
One.
machine. Promise, just buy a small machine and start practicing.
Yeah.
Because that's how I started. Like I didn't know what I was doing. And buy the best ingredients you can. Don't skip. And for those who also want to start their own business, regardless if it's ice cream or a different kind of business, just do it. Honestly, because if you never try, you really would never know. Like it's better, like I said earlier, small progress is big progress already.
Yeah.
So just do it, guys.
Yes. So, of course, never mawawala ang favorite segment ng Jam Talks, which is Fast Talk. So,
Wow.
ayan. Are you ready, Miss Lisa?
I'll go.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Cup or cone?
Cup kasi, less calories.
Your go-to ice cream flavor po.
Cookie dough. Cookie dough.
I think we know the answer to this. Mint chocolate or cookies and cream?
Cookies and cream.
No to mint.
Banana split or sundae?
Banana split. I love banana.
Sorbet or gelato?
Gelato.
Sticker. So, single scoop or double scoop?
Again, less calories. Single scoop.
The owner of an ice cream business, less calories.
Or one spoonful. Yung advice ko sa nagda-diet. Just get a spoonful.
One spoonful.
Ice cream in a pinch or eat ice cream in a cup?
Fine. In a cup because less calories.
Less calories again,
Control mo. You can control it.
I guess.
Okay. So, marshmallow on ice cream or Oreo chunks on ice cream?
Oreo chunk. 100%.
And so last is alcohol-infused ice cream or spicy ice cream?
Wow.
Spicy ice cream.
Spicy ice cream. Pero the spicy ice cream, parang ano no, very interesting.
I want to try
Makes
it.
me wanna try.
So, there we have it. This ends our episode for today. However, I hope you all enjoy the first episode of Jam Talk Season 2. Don't worry because we will be back with more episodes.
So, Miss Liza, would you like to share with our viewers where can they order Fria's homemade ice cream?
To all those who are planning to visit Bacolod, you can get free ice cream at SM Bacolod and at Acacia Grill in 17th Street. Or just message us. We can send it over to you via delivery on Maxim or Grab. Thank you. Hope you guys can try my flavors.
So, on behalf of Jam, we would like to sincerely thank you for being our first speaker for today. So, one of the learnings I have gotten from your experiences po is really good to invest on good ingredients.
Yes. So let's beat the heat with Fria's homemade ice cream. So thank you, Miss Liza. We definitely learned a lot. And what I liked about was the passion that Miss Liza had for ice cream. And of course, it really takes a lot of trial and error. But once you get the right one, I mean, who knows, you might have a business.
So, for me naman, what I really love was marami kang malalagay sa ice cream. Kasi as kumakain mo ng ice cream, ang pinaka-kinakain ko lang cookies and cream, Rocky Road, yung mga basic flavors. Pero ngayon, ang interesting talaga nung spicy chocolate. Kasi ang sarap ng spicy food tapos ice cream. Gusto ko talaga siyang matikman.
Yes.
So, thank you to everyone who tuned in with us. And I hope you also enjoyed. Miss Liza, thank you very much for today po.
Thank you.
Thank you po. So, unfortunately, our first episode ends today. But don't worry, because we have more episodes coming up.
If you are craving for something cold and sweet, order now at Fria Homemade Ice Cream for your ice cream cravings.
Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I am Catrice Sachanova.
I am Patricia De Vera.
And I am Camille Peralta. See you in our next episode. Let's stay connected and stay
Jamming!